got a review in the New York Post. They were saying, you know, Gunderson's book talks about people doing things that they enjoy, but there's plenty of work that no one enjoys. And we see programs like Dirty Jobs and all this kind of stuff. And I kind of thought about that for a minute. And then I met a guy from Brigham City, Utah, who ran a sewage treatment plant, and he loved it. He was lit up by it. So there are sick enough people to, you know, love the things that we hate. And I think this is how we redefine retirement. We retire from the things that we hate and embrace the things that we're very best at. And rather than thinking it takes money to make money and use that as a defeating declaration, like, oh, I don't have money, I'm never going to make money. It doesn't take money to make money. It takes value. It takes two other forms of capital. Mental capital, which is our ideas, our knowledge, our wisdom, its systems, its tools, it's our unique insights, times relationship capital, people, networks, organizations, mentors, family, friends, and all we're doing, business is just the bridge between those two things. Our mental capital or ideas to relationship capital. So how can our ideas impact someone's life for the positive? So anyone that thinks they have a money problem, that's just a symptom. That's a symptom of the problem. Money's the receipt. It's on the other side of the equation. It's a byproduct. What drives money is mental and relationship capital. So you're one idea or one relationship away from the next dollar that you make or the next level of prosperity that you can have. And if we could focus on that, what do we bring to the world versus what does the world owe us? What can we do to contribute right now, even if we have no dollars in our pocket? I mean, I started my very first job that I ever had was a dump site where they were doing a grand opening. It was 105 degrees and we had to drive these nails into a tent that was in rock that took us forever with sledgehammers. But it got me some money. Before that, I remember pulling weeds for Mrs. Oliveto. I got paid, I think, $2 for the entire day. But it just taught me, I want to do something different. What else can I do that's better? And I really realized that in the old days, we were paid for our brawn. Maybe or for being part of the Lucky Sperm Club and you were born into royalty. And sure, there was a lot more of that back then than there is now. But I've met kids that aren't even teenagers yet that are worth $1 million, not because they inherited money, not because they came from money, but because of the advent of the internet. I met someone recently that he hosts and puts on these huge conventions for Minecraft and Lego. That started because his daughter wanted to film YouTube videos. One of our mutual friends, his son had a $590,000 revenue at 16 years old, starting a business with less than $1,000. The problem is most people don't even know that this is a possibility. They don't recognize this exists because they're confused about money. And they wake up with the wrong question in their mind. How can I make more money? How can I make more money? May tend to move you towards some level of action. But a more powerful question would be, what issues are there in the world that I could solve? What actions can I take to contribute? What ways do I feel engaged and compelled to do something? And sometimes you do that without financial reward. You just contribute to someone because as you become a contributor and you're thinking about value creation, you leave scarcity and embrace abundance in something I call the Producet Paradigm, where you finally seek to create more value in the world than you take from it. People that are poor, they're in survival, so they're not necessarily thinking about contributing more to the world than they take. They're thinking about just making it another day. That's a mindset. People stay in the survival mindset that don't even have to stay there, and they unfortunately get stuck in the consumer condition where they look to extract more from the world than they give, and that is never an equation for wealth or exchange, and it's why they start to have envy, frustration, anger, and spend more time complaining than doing.